Good afternoon. This is the Sprint Review for Teen Senioritis. Thank you for watching. In the beginning, we chose to remake Super Crate Box. Super Crate Box is an arcade-style survival game where enemies would descend on the player who would defend himself using weapons found in the crates that spawned in the level. The player would also have to defend the fire pit from the enemies without being killed by the fire. When the enemies would reach the fire and fall inside, they would appear back at the top of the platform in a frenzied state. This frenzied enemy would have changed to a different color and be more difficult to kill while increasing their damage to the player. During this month with Super Crate Box, we chose to use the shooting mechanic. The next month, we had a chance to create our own toy box levels to explore different possibilities in mechanics for our capstone. During this month, we developed new mechanics such as the portal gun, the turret with side level, a boss with a level, and a dash mechanic.
After a month of brainstorming and creating new ideas, we decided to change the outlook of our capstone and combine the themes from both levels created the month before. This change meant leaving the electric look of Super Crate Box behind and creating a steampunk level over lava. We also chose to incorporate the portal gun and dash mechanics. We also added a steam gun weapon and a meteor to the level. The meteor was to prompt the player to continue moving if the player remains idle for 15 seconds in the same spot. A collectible that adds time to count down and that adds help to the player was also introduced to the game during this course. One cool feature about our game is that it has an ability to go into the screen. It starts out as a basic 2D game but expands into itself, showing a more in-depth level. After the player reaches the top of the 2D platform, the game changes to include the Z-plane. From here, the player continues into the back of the level, playing turrets along the way.
Hello, my name is Cody. I'm from Team Senioritis. In the game systems integration class, where we were told to design our own levels for the game and design a new mechanic, some of us designed our own levels while others designed our own features. This is where the portal gun and the dash mechanic originated from, as well as where the boss level and the turret system were created. These were individual levels that were later into the game. The boss level is a complete game mode independent of the main game, but still incorporated into the game loop. The portal system has been weaponized and is applicable in all 2D movement. The dash attack has been incorporated into a vast and detailed player controller that allows a dash movement for a set amount of time upon the player pressing left shift. The turret system has a standalone game mode and also a mini-game feature inside of the main game mode. This is used with a third-person camera and third-person controller system to help break up the 2D gameplay.
The turret level started out as an idea for a level of shooting down invading hordes of enemies rushing towards an open volcano fissure. It was different from the game as it was designed in a 3D aspect of play mode. The player uses the mouse to control a turret and reticle to aim at the enemy hordes. This level was later cut and there were talks of making it a bonus level type game to unlock things for the game. The turret concept was kept and was to be integrated into the main game and level. This was an interesting concept and a challenging task to accomplish. I had to figure out how to switch camera and gameplay modes from a 2D character controller and orthographic camera system to a 3D style recast position system determined by mouse position in a 3D space with a turret cam. Then switch back to the 2D game style of gameplay after exiting the turret. This was not an easy task, yet I was able to figure it out in the end, and I was able to integrate it into the level and get it to work as intended. Now after completing each stage of the level, the player enters the turret to shoot down invading zeppelins. It is an entirely different play style and transition in the game, and it is an interesting concept and feature to switch game style and play modes like that. I think this is a concept that makes the game stand out, as well as the 2D with the 3D level view of the stages in the background that are visible to the whole level.